Okay, so this person got mad because they feel that Netflix should not be dragging up the past when it comes to Rob Ford and his addictions, right? And I said, well, maybe if Doug Ford gave a crap about the people that are dealing with things like homelessness and addiction in Ontario, we'd, have some sympathy for his brother. But considering he doesn't have sympathy for anybody else in Ontario suffering with the same demons, I really don't give a shit about having empathy for his brother. And this devolved into a whole thing because, we were talking about how safe injection sites are being removed in Ontario. So let's break down what this person said. I believe in more programs for addicts to get off. So do I. And you know what safe injection sites offered? Programs to get off. Yeah. Yeah. Because the thing is that as you say, a nurse, you should know that people that have addictions cannot be forced into rehab. They are more likely to fail when forced into rehab as opposed to when they willingly go. Okay? Hell, if you watch the Rob Ford documentary, he gets pushed and pushed and pushed, and it isn't until he finally hits rock bottom that he willingly goes to rehab, and it helps him. Okay? Prime example. Now, safe injection sites offer those programs so that when people finally have their come to Jesus moment and realize they don't want to be on anymore, they can find support through safe injection sites. But you get rid of safe injection sites, they are not going to be dealing with staff, counselors all the time where it's in their mind and they're thinking about it. It's in the back of their head that, hey, maybe one day that should be me. Maybe it's my time. But instead, no, they'll be on the streets. They won't be thinking about it. They won't even know that the services are available. And it doesn't help. Now, you say more mental health as a nurse. Yeah, there should be more mental health. You know what we're lacking that in Ontario because of? Doug Ford. Because he won't put the fucking money into it. It upsets you that diabetics can't afford needles. I agree. Diabetics should be able to afford needles. And you know what the federal government recently did? Created a whole prescription program that provides coverage for diabetics. Guess who decided not to implement it yet? Doug Ford. Wow, it just seems like Doug's the problem here, isn't it? And then you said, don't you think that's enabling? Oh my God, you think that safe injection sites are enabling the people that are already using said product? What do you think they're doing? Grabbing people off the fucking street as they walk by and jabbing a needle into their arm to make them addicted? No, honey. That's not what's happening. They are providing a safe place for people to be able to use. They offer a place for them to dispose of their needles, swap them out, get proper, clean needles, unused needles. It prevents a lot of infection. It prevents a lot of STIs. It prevents, blood diseases to be passed back and forth like AIDS and HIV, and hepatitis. And on top of that, do you know how many fucking lives they save from being there to prevent overdoses? So while you think safe injection sites shouldn't exist, I do. Because if they can save even one person's life a year, one person's life, it is fucking worth all the money in the world. But you don't think like that because you think like Doug Ford does, that this is a waste of time, you're enabling people, they're all a bunch of, scumbags and who cares about them, right? Who cares about the thousands of lives that are saved by safe injection site staff everywhere across Ontario and Canada because there's safe injection sites in lots of provinces that haven't gotten rid of them. But you don't care. So you know what? Fuck you. You wanna oh, you don't know me. I've lived in my car. Really? Great. You lived in your car. There are people that don't even have a car to live in. You think that fucking makes you an expert on what addicts go through? I got a sister who's an addict. Great. Has she lived in her car? Has she been on the street? Honey, I don't care what your fucking experience is because it isn't the experience of everybody else that has dealt and realized how great safe injection sites are, how many people's lives they are saving by just existing. So Don't fucking tell me about your life experience and, oh, you don't know who I am. No, I don't know who you are, and I don't fucking care. All I know is that you don't give a shit about the thousands of lives the safe injection sites have saved.